Well, tell me the latest about these centers of manufacturing excellence.
So, we've been, growing through, organic growth, obviously, with each of our brand and also through acquisitions. And the thing is, we needed to, in order to be successful in our industry, in nowadays, you have to be closer to your supply chain. You have to be closer to your clients, obviously, and deliver, a significant, positive customer experience. And the only way to do this is really to invest in your operations, right? And when you have too many redundant facilities, it's really hard to have the equal investment everywhere. So it makes total sense for us to decide regrouping certain activities and certain factories that have more critical mass where we can truly invest. So, for example, the Chicago facility, people were not aware of this in Roselle. It's the original Sternberg facility, but Sternberg was already also a multi-hat, brand. We were making Lumenpulse products, for Buy American projects, out of Sternberg. So all of the infrastructure projects that we're doing, we were already set up with full-fledged manufacturing for Lumenpulse product in Roselle for years. We've been doing that, and so they already had the experience of doing that. And Lumenpulse, was already making products for the international markets with different standards. And essentially, the facility in Longueuil, and I would invite you to come and see the expansion we did whenever is convenient for you. We have invested significantly in vertical integration, with automation, with automating paint lines, automation in CNCs, and multiple investments in significant testing. So we felt like we needed to further leverage our investments and invest furthermore in the future to support the growth. So we decided from the acquisition of Lumca that Lumca was already very well established in Canada, but now is a growing force in the US. And Lumca brings more of a contemporary style, different than what Sternberg is doing. And Lumca has its own presence in the market. It's its own brand. It's not going to be merged.
And its own reps. They have their own reps.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they will continue to be like that because that's our strategy. But essentially, Lumca is a growing brand in the US. And, as we know, lots of infrastructure projects, municipal projects, are calling for, Buy American, manufacturing. So it's logical for us to leverage the Roselle facility for these types of products for Lumca. So this is why we're bringing a portion of the manufacturing, a significant portion of the manufacturing in Roselle in Chicago. So it will create obviously new opportunities in the Chicago area, for the people there. So it's exciting. The team is excited, about what we're doing. And we have a growing business into the infrastructure business with Lumenpulse doing multiple bridges, multiple infrastructures. And so it's again, very important to make products in American soil, on American soil. So this is why we're investing in that facility.
For LMPG, what percent of manufacturing is North America based?
I would say it's 95% because the other 5% is, Italy with Xenia, which is, a small brand, that we own in Italy. And everything else is here in North America. So we have facility in Montreal and Longueuil. We have a facility in Chicago. We have a facility in Vancouver, and we have a facility in Sonoma with Vode, and we have a facility in Ensenada, Mexico with ALW.
Wow, I had no idea. I had no idea.
Yeah.
When you're saying Sonoma, am I thinking Sonoma, California, wine country, that area?
You're absolutely right. Who would have thought?
Well, I may need to visit that facility as well.
It's a final assembly facility. It's not vertically integrated, but they do. Vode is really a lighting designer dream toolkit type of brand. So you need to be close to your final assembly and configuration because there's a lot of made to order. Everything is made to order everywhere anyway. But I mean, there's a lot of specifics made to order done in Sonoma, which are making the brand very special and different as well. So that's why we kept, the operations in Sonoma, because there's a significant portion of the business that is personalized, for the projects.